Good evening from Cabal Vision HD. These two teams hate each other, well, even more than normal. The Orcs really did a number on the bearded ones in the past, and Dwarfs aren't a forgiving species. I hope you're ready for some violence and action. We should get some today, with one team having an edge over their opponents. Can't beat anyone.
Yeah, I've got some respect for those bearded gits. They share my love of violence over ball play. Although, don't underestimate the dwarves when they do actually get the ball. If they have it, it's nigh on impossible to get it back.
The Dwarves have the ball. If they manage to construct their cage, they will be nearly unstoppable. A block in desperation, no doubt. This time it worked. Will the big one manage to lay out an opponent of half his strength? That player is looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before a fall.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
What a shame. This big guy. Now.
gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich. We wouldn't like it if you were angry. Joking! You're gonna love them. No. One of them should hit harder next time. Good call. Intimidation is the key. It was one of my strengths when I was still playing.
The bigger they are,
The harder they punch. Orcs. The darker they are, the harder they hit. Whoa.
looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before a fall.
At last, a death! I can't connect to a game on an emotional level until it has at least one fatality. Get next to the ball carrier so you can block him. And if that doesn't work, stab him in the face. These guys won't take a hit. That wouldn't have happened in my day. Less pressure on the ball. It's a good move. They're building a cage around the ball here. It's a solid tactic. This player, the attacker, smells weakness.
Unity is strength.
With fists flailing, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time. Go, big guy. Trample all over him.
Look at Twinkle Toes there.
Whoa.
Did you see that, Bob?
Of course I did, Jump, and it's outrageous.
I know, Bob. Stamping on the player's head is not really...
Not that, Jim. I can't believe the ref has sent someone off. He won't leave him alone anytime soon. That one's got fists bigger than ham joints.
I wouldn't fancy being struck by one of those fists either.
That's it. Force him back and then pow! Whoa! Come on, guys! Together!
Oh, that's a good tip. Now, can they capitalize on this?
Is the assist gonna be enough to come out on top? She's on him now, like a halfling on a hot
A prone player is a dead player. Often, at any rate. Are extremely useful for breaking the lines. Ouch! Must really hurt.
It's like peeling an apple. Remove the layers before you get to the good stuff.
And into the crowd they go!
They're going for the ball! It was time. Not far from the end zone. One side got superior numbers. Always good for a laugh.
They're going to spend time on the bench for that.
faster they are, the harder they hit. That player's shuffling off the field, and possibly off his mortal coil. And so am I. Just one more step. Whoa.
I imagine that in their dreams, at least, winning this match. The smaller the team, the harder it is to score. Need to find replacements.
Both teams are on edge. This kick is crucial. I don't understand why secret weapons are still banned. All the pleasure they bring to the spectators. In fact, they should be compulsory.
Sometimes the underdog wins the fight. Not this time. He won't leave him alone anytime soon. Whoa! Look! Here comes the mob! If they could hit like they moved the ball, I'd be one happy owner. Nuffle's balls, Jim. They're going for the ball. That's it. Take them down.
There's nothing better than hitting someone smaller than you, Jim.
It reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling and the Great Uncommon One. But this time, no miracles.
They're trying to secure the ball.
They're right there! All you had to do was throw it! By the gods, sometimes I'm glad I don't have a pulse.
That player is so close to a world of hurt.
Let's see what the other side can do. Surrounded by adversaries like that, I hope he knows what he's doing. That's going to cost. Hang on, did you see that? More pain for that team. Their pain is our gain. The player's fist is approximately the same size as his entire opponent. With arms like tree trunks, there was only going to be one result in that spat. That's it. Pick up the ball. Apparently it's more difficult than it seems. If you're going to select a player to do this, then yes, that's the one to choose.
Hold it! Now that's how you move the ball. There's no harm in being blocked on the ball carrier. Well, actually, you can do a lot of harm. That's kind of the point. Here's a rare event, Jump. The dwarves have taken an interest in the ball.
Ball in danger, and carrier too.
All this focus on the ball is against the spirit of the game. Give me more random violence. Ball from that loser. They're in for the chance of turning this match on its head. That's how every match should end. They're going for the ball. Good defensive. Pushing.
The fans seem very rapid tonight. I hope you leave a few bits of the player intact. So close! So very close! I'm certain nothing will go wrong before the next turn! Fancy being struck by one of those fists either.
now, like a halfling on a hot dinner. Put pressure on the ball. Can't argue with that. Easy use for a ball and light. To highlight who gets hit next. An unmolested enemy in the end zone? Not my day.
Touchdown!
Come on, guys. We can't wait any longer. Do something!
The knockout players are back on the field. How delightful.
Being outnumbered is never fun, Jim. But on the Blood Bowl pitch, well, it's deadly. Possession is the key to winning. But driving Coach crazy, as his team has just kicked it away. That's it. Force him back and then pound.
A last-minute touchdown, which could even save the game, and probably their safety.